You know what? I gave them everything. I gave them Fortnite. I gave them Let's Players. I gave them the Paul brothers. I gave them fucking Big Mouth, for fuck's sake.
Shh, I know. You did good. Everything's gonna work out just fine. Happy New Year, everyone! I think I can speak for everyone when I say that 2019 was fucked. So instead of dwelling on the past or looking forward to the future, I figured we could sit back, relax, and have a look at some different realities. The world is coming to an end and World War III is just beginning. So to get us all up to shape for our impending doom, our first game today is Blatant Sorcery, a hack and slash VR experience designed with the intent of turning your anxiety-riddled brain into a bloodthirsty killing machine without even having to leave the house. Guess who just committed a genocide? Blatant Sorcery, as the name says, gives you blades and hardly any sorcery at all to fend off waves of enemies that have the same amount of brain cells as a rusty spoon. Mind you, I'm not really sure why the game offers such a wide variety of weapons when the real meta-Chad move is to just mindlessly swing inanimate objects you find on the floor and hope for the best. Haha, bet you didn't see this coming, you motherfucker! Now that I think about it, blades and redundancy as a game actually has many uses, aside from brainwashing you into being the next Zodiac killer. Bottling up your anger and have no outlet? Take it out on a random stranger. Getting ready for the new baseball game and need to practice your swing? Go practice on some random stranger. You like the Clone Wars? Initiate Order 66 on a random stranger. You want to be a Sith Lord? Accuse someone of treason and make sure that they know that the asshole is in danger.
Nope.
Can't stand the popular girls getting into college while you are 17, have 2 kids, and have no discernible life direction? Teach those bitches who's boss with a face rearranger. Life is too hard and you just want to kick the bucket here and now? Blatant Sorcery can't help you with that. But what can help you are these helplines. You deserve to be happy, unlike the developers of our next game. Rick and Morty Virtual Reality is a... God damn it. Rick and Morty... Oh, fuck. Rick and... Ah! Is this what you want, huh? Do you like disappointing me, you bitch? Superhot, a re-release of the 2016 hit Superhot, is a Matrix-like VR experience within a VR experience so mindfucky that the blue pill, red pill reference not apply. It's more like devouring a bucket of ketamine like they were fucking Skittles. The game's mechanics revolve around freezing time and strategizing using the objects in space around you. When you aren't moving, time is at a halt, which basically makes the game completely unplayable in Australia, as our hands won't stop shaking from all the crack we do. The game does suffer from a few restrictions though, like how you can't walk and move around at all aside from the small space you're given. A very small thing to complain about for a game that I spent $35 on and got a whole 83 minutes of fun out of. This is not me only finishing the campaign, but this is also me going back to record footage after already finishing the game. $35, ladies and gents. Hell Splitter, despite the title, actually is not a game where you split up men who think they look good in short shorts. Hell Splitter is a demonic wave survival game that offers smooth controls and stunning graphics to a VR genre more saturated than my balls on a hot sunny day. With a wide array of tools to fight back the evil, Hell Splitter offers a nice break from other games that leave me questioning if I'm having any fun at all. Pavlov at first didn't really offer that much aside from a few maps and your go-to multiplayer game modes. But over time, with the support of mods, has slowly developed into one of the most populated VR titles of today. Mind you, when you can do stuff like this, the game basically sells itself.
Hey bro. What?
Pavlov is the Gary's mod of the VR world and gets more laughs out of me than watching Onision call the police on Chris Hansen for coming to his house and then telling them over the phone that he's not a pedophile. What the fuck, Onision, bro?
Between the both of us, man, I think we can figure out who the traitor is.
But what if you're the traitor?
You know too much.
I've spent so many hours in this game just because of the sheer madness of it. Team Deathmatch, TTT, Jailbreak. Hell, even just sitting in a room and talking is completely acceptable here.
Alright, mate, what'll it be?
I'll have a shot.
To make a list of VR games and not dip into the world of horror would be utterly stupid. So, going against everything that I fear and to entertain you cunts for free, we're going to be talking about Forest. Yeah. I bet you didn't even know this was a VR title, did you? I'm pretty sure every man and his fucking dog owns this game. You play as the worst father on the planet as you spend your time crafting and chopping your way to survival, only to realize 7 days in, wait, aren't I supposed to save my son? You'll do what you can to survive as you trudge your way through the punishing wilderness of the unknown. And whatever you do, do not go outside at night. It's sort of like asking an arts major how their relationship with their dad is going. It will only end in tears. And now a word from our sponsor, me.
Aren't you tired of your pockets being weighed down from all that hard-earned money? Well, come on down to the Zenny Patreon and help a small, innocent little boy make his dreams come true. With a wide variety of tiers to choose from, there's always an option for you and your budget. Names in the credits, online poll, exclusive sneak peeks to new videos, and Discord roles to show your support. So come on down to the Zenny Patreon and please, for the love of God, give me your f***ing money.
Arizona Sunshine was one of the very first full games to come out for VR, and with it being as old as it is, I don't really want to spend too much time talking about it, but you'll see where I'm going with this. Arizona Sunshine blew up on release, and was seen as the very first lengthy VR experience that was worth the price tag. A decent campaign that depicted the psychological battle of never giving up on a world that already has, a survival mode that added hours of fun, and a bit down the road even added full co-op to both modes. Arizona Sunshine, while not overly innovative, offered what I'd consider the very first big step for VR. The technology was new, and Arizona Sunshine seemed like the first logical step into the world of VR. 4 years later though, and it seems like VR is just starting to hit the mainstream, and in doing so, VR needs to take that next big leap. And what came next was Boneworks. Boneworks is a masterpiece of game design and probably the biggest innovation in gaming for the entire last decade, or at least for me it was. Boneworks intertwines beautiful visuals and horrifying unease to create a game where you literally never know what's going on. I still have no idea what the fuck is going on in this game, but I'm either having way too much fun or too busy shitting my own pants to ask any questions. Boneworks not only uses new technology offered with the Valve Index, but also implements a physics engine so fucking perfect that pretending that something is heavy actually helps you do shit. Like, I don't really want to talk about this game that much if I'm being honest. Trying to explain why I enjoy something while also having no idea why I enjoy it seems like a disservice. So, instead of talking about Boneworks, let's talk about what you've all been waiting for. Hands down, one of the most addictive games to come out of the VR genre. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Girlfriend Experience. I'm just kidding. It's Beat Saber. Was there any fucking doubt? The Wii tried to help you get fit and failed. The Switch tried to give you a ring? Trying to make it fun? It still didn't work. Beat Saber gives you 2 lightsabers, no training whatsoever, a beautiful view, and screams go and just expects you to be the next Obi-Wan. I said go! Oh my god, what is this? Just give me a minute. Okay, so what do I think about VR games? Blatant Sorcery, with its full mod support, offers hours of fun at the expense of not only your sanity, but every fragile thing you've ever owned.
I somehow managed to smash my light cover. Also, there is a hole in the wall now. I'm gonna get crucified!
Rick and Morty virtual reality is bad. Don't buy this game. Superhot, while lacking content, still offers interesting mechanics that makes for good times if brought out at a party. Just make sure you don't whack someone square in the head and you'll be fine. Hellsplitter offers stunning graphics and smooth weapon handling to a genre of the game that lately has failed to deliver over the last few years, so it's definitely worth picking up. Pavlov is a fucking mess, and I love it for it. That's all.
Hello.
The Forest is a freakish mix of cannibals, nightmares, and more wood than a Bangkok whorehouse. What's not to love? Arizona Sunshine, while aged, still holds a place in my heart and offers, in my opinion, one of the only zombie VR games that holds its own against other titles. Boneworks is a joyride through and through and offers enough hours of puzzles, battles, and climbing to keep me distracted from the fact that VR headsets cost almost as much as an entire fucking computer! Beat Saber is a must-have if you're wanting to get a taste taste of what VR can offer. Also, you'll probably sweat harder playing Beat Saber than I do when my friends look up what games I have in my Steam library. There's a lot of hentai in there, and I try to tell them that it's because you cunts made me make a sex games video, but they just don't listen. I hate you all so much. And that was an obnoxious review of VR games. The fuck was that? Ah, what is it?
He's starting to remember. And here you were telling me that this wouldn't be a problem. Restart him and get on top of the situation.